Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Kiwi Lord Gaming back again at y'all with another video. And this video, it's just a response to Askthecheesegaming's video, 6 Super Nintendo games to play this summer. I figured this would be fun to do, so I did reach out to him in the comments and asked if he would mind if I shared my own response to this, and he said yes. So without further ado, here we go. Alright, we're just going to get this out of the way. So we're going to go all 3 Super Star Wars games on Super Nintendo and Jedi setting. Okay, there you go. Video done. Okay, what else do you want? No, I'm just kidding. Probably don't play those on Jedi setting. They're hard enough as they are. But they are actually good games. Now, let me get into the real games let's play. I just figured I'd throw that in there just for a joke. Alright, we're going to go with first one of my favorite racers for the console. Rock and Roll Racing. Just a banging soundtrack to this game if you're into rock music or classic metal. And actually done by the folks at Blizzard in their early days. So isometrical racer, really fun. Just the controls take a little time to get used to, so if you're gonna play this for the first time, give it a chance to at least get hang of the controls. Second of all, I figured with the new Indiana Jones movie coming out this summer, well, actually at the end of this month. Well, yeah, in just a couple of weeks. Wow, I didn't realize it was going by that fast. Whether if you're a fan of the movies or plan on going and seeing the new one, I don't think I am, but nevertheless, why not play Indiana Jones Greatest Adventures? This is actually a really good game. I believe this was done by the same people who developed Super Star Wars, all 3 of them. I could be wrong, so if I am, just let me know in the comments. Hey, I'm known to be wrong too. But let's move on. Next of all, one I feel like never really gets talked about, and that is Super Widget. Pretty fun little platformer. Little purple alien shape shifts into different things. This actually is an enhanced port of the NES version, which I do have the NES version as well, which is just called Widget. In my opinion, this is the better version to play. It does improve a lot, especially the hit detection. Really a fun game. If you haven't played it, I recommend it. Next, we're going to go. One of my favorites. I've played this since I was a kid. I absolutely love this game. I'm not big into sim games, but this is just one I can't get enough of. Sim Ant. Yes, you build your own ant colony and you manage your own ant colony. Just the opening music, I'm not going to start humming it because it is very addictive and it will get stuck in my head very easily. So trust me, give this one a go. Next of all, we're going to go Pilot Wings, the original. You know, it kind of says outdoor summer. You know, you got your parachuting, jetpack, and your airplane test. You know, this is just one game that absolutely blew me away as a kid on the Super Nintendo. And I still go back to this game quite frequently to see if I can beat my scores or get better at the game. Nowadays, I actually really suck at this game. When I was a kid, I was really good and also really good at the 64 version. But I actually played this a couple weeks ago, actually, and I did very, very bad. I think I failed about every challenge. But, and my final game before we get into a few honorable mentions. You know, this summer, you got to beat the heat. You know, we all know it's heat out there. Here in Texas this morning, it's already 78 degrees. So we got to beat the heat. Why not stay cool with Cool Spot? Yes, Cool Spot. You know, the good old 7-Up mascot from back in the day. Fun platformer. Just really good time. I believe it has that summer vibe to it. And yeah, those are my picks. So some honorable mentions I thought about. Now, these are a few games I don't have in my collection, but I do feel like they are worth mentioning that I have played before. First of all, we're going to go with Disney's Goof Troop. Just a fun two-player puzzle platformer game that, you know, it doesn't take itself seriously, and it's just a fun game you and a friend or you and a family member can just have some fun with. Next, we're going to go with another one of my favorite racers, Super Off-Road. Now, I gotta say, I probably like the NES version a little better, but Super Off-Road, nevertheless, is a very solid game. And it can still be found very affordable. And I think for my final one, I'm gonna go with. Ooh, this is a tough one. I'm gonna go Disney's The Jungle Book. And you're probably thinking, yeah, wait, what? The Jungle Book? Now, hear me out on this one. Now, in my opinion, The Jungle Book is one of the most underrated Disney games that never gets talked about. It has some pretty good platforming in it. It's not perfect or anyway. It really doesn't hold much of a tongue to Aladdin or others, but it's still nevertheless a really solid platformer, and it's one I recommend. So those are my picks for 6 summer games to play on the Super Nintendo. If you haven't already, go and check out Alex's video at Askthecheesegaming. I will post a link to his video in the description. Until next time, I will see you next video. Have a great week, and later.